You would not believe how long I have been waiting to say this, but hello everybody, and welcome to City Skyline, a city building game that is rivaling SimCity 2015's release. Yes, this came out many years ago. I don't even know how many. 2015 was like a year ago, a little over a year ago, and you guys have been asking me to play this for pretty much like ever since it came out, and I've always said no, I've always put it off a little bit, and I've always said, maybe I'll get around to City Skylines at some point. I already had SimCity. I paid a lot of money for SimCity, so I didn't really feel like buying a whole nother city building game that was basically the same thing as SimCity. However, at the time, I didn't know of the features of this game. I didn't see the actual, just the availability, the potential energy within this game. But now that I have finally purchased it on sale and played it for myself, I can say to you that this is much better than SimCity 2015, because originally I was a naysayer and I said SimCity was better, but you know what? This is legit. This is probably one of the best city builder games I have played in my entire life, because I have spent 5 hours just trying to perfect a highway. So yeah, you can see there is some amazing detail you can put into this game. There is just absolutely amazing amount of mods also that you can get. I mean, you guys are probably going to have to suggest me a lot of mods, because I haven't played this for too long, so I don't exactly know what you guys think are some good mods. So suggest me some mods. Leave some links down. Actually, don't know if you should leave links down in the description, because you might get flagged for spam in the comments. But just leave the name of some mods you think I should get that would really help out with the series. Nothing too unlegit, something that would beautify the city, something that would look pretty good, and I will definitely add them and use them in the construction of our super city. Yes, I have decided a city before us in this game. I don't even know what it's called. It's called Westfield, apparently. I think I'm using the Grand River map right now, and we're just going to build off of this and try to come up with what we're going to do based off of this small map design. I assume, I don't assume, I actually know at this point, that you can expand the borders of your map and obtain a whole bunch of land and do some really fun stuff with that. But that's going to be for later episodes, because I expect this to go on for a pretty long time. I am pretty confident in our abilities that we are going to have an absolute blast building this city, guys. It is going to be an absolutely amazing time. Where do we even begin? Where do we begin? Can we even rename the city? I don't actually know if we can rename the city or not. Probably should have thought about this. Yes, we can rename the city. What should we name it to? Oh, I needed an original name. All right, I'm gonna go with oh my gosh, this is like the hardest part of this thing. What's my favorite U.S. president? I don't even know what my favorite U.S. president is. Oh, but I don't want to pick anything controversial. I'll stay away from that. I will name it after Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Yes, one of our financial not ministers. What am I saying? He was our Secretary of the Treasury. Yeah, he was like the first one ever. He was actually a great guy. So I'm going to name this Hamiltonville. Hamiltonville? I'm just going to name it Hamilton. There we go. Look at that. Named after Alexander Hamilton, the city of Hamilton, founded in 2016. I know the date system and everything is like out of whack, because I believe this is a Swedish game, but we're Americans, so we're going to try and live with what we have and just continue on because of this. We already have Chirper messages. Look at this. This is Chirper. Keep an eye on what your citizens are talking about and what is happening. I'd also like to inform you that my audio is not working in my headphones right now, because of the fact that I pretty much have to have the volume way down, because this game is intensively loud and I don't feel like turning up my mic anymore. This game is just overpoweringly loud. Oh, okay. I need to actually get into building before you guys get super angry at me. I just have so much to talk about. I haven't made a video in a while, and this series is going to be like the best thing ever. So we start off with this highway connection into our city, and we have to figure out how we are going to turn this into an effective road system, which is probably one of the hardest things to do. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do, we don't actually have, advanced roads unlocked, so we're just going to... Do we just turn this literally into, a 2-lane road? Is that what we have to do? I think that might actually be what we have to do. So I'm going to... I guess we can build this out a little bit and build this out so they're actually even with each other. Can you make that even? Please make that even. I don't think that's being even. Why aren't you being even? Come on. Don't be frank with me. Come on. Ugh, I can't get these even. Okay, whatever. It's going to be a weird diagonal. Yes, look, our city is founded upon the basis of a weird non-diagonal. Oh, and we're going to have to pick a side on it, too. Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely awful. This looks like crap. Come on. I'm legitimately trying my hardest, and things are looking just awful right now. Okay. Oh, wait, we have one-way roads. Wait, why didn't I see that a moment ago? What? We have two-way roads too. What? Where'd all this stuff? I swear we just looked through here and we didn't have any of this. Okay, whatever. I'll live with it. Do we have highways? No, we don't have highways. That comes at a different time. We do have six lane one-way roads already. Okay. What we're going to do is probably going to actually do a one-way system just for time's sake, just for keeping things kind of a little bit fancier. Okay, so these are going to come around like this. So what's going to happen here is they're going to come around to the right, and then they're going to come around here, and then they're going to come around here. All right, and then they're going to come up, and then they're going to merge back into the interstate there. So we've basically created the most crude roundabout you'd have ever seen in your entire life. And this is going to be the foundation of my city. Okay, let's use a 4-lane road to begin with, because, I don't know, 4-lane roads look pretty sick. Okay, we have this here. Let's expand this out to... Ooh, who do I expand this out to? Okay, let's take it out to about here, I think. That's going to be good. Oh man, I should probably turn off the daylight cycle, because I don't want you guys getting completely blinded by the lack of light. I know the nighttime looks pretty and all, but the nighttime is probably going to be something that is going to completely blind you. You're going to not really like it because it's just going to throw you off. Okay, use day-night cycle. I will just turn that one off and hope that it switches back to day. There we go. Okay, yep, we're basically permanent day. I don't know the exact effects of that on this game, but, you know, it's going to be... We'll see. Okay, what are we going to do? We have this basic 2-lane road that leads up to the highway, so I'm thinking that we should... Well, we don't have that much money either. We are losing a little bit of money to pay maintenance on this. Okay, actually, I'm going to expand this out a little bit further yet. Okay. To about here, I think. And then what we're going to do is we are going to construct our very own continuation of the 4-lane road. Okay, let's just bring it up here. This is what I'm going to try to do. I want to build everything kind of a little bit more compact up here. Okay, what are we going to do for road building for our individual areas? I think we're going to bring our tiles out like this. If you didn't know, City Skyline, it's a lot like SimCity in the way it functions, but everything is a little bit more independent and things aren't as kind of wacky. I don't really know if wacky is the right word to use there, but just everything kind of flows a little bit better, and it just seems... I don't know, it's less polished, but it is more, just kind of completely, it's a better system. See, it's more efficient, it's a better system, but it's much less polished than SimCity. SimCity obviously looked like way better than this, but I'm not trying to criticize this game's graphics. I mean, beautiful, like, world size. I mean, for what it's trying to do, I mean, everything looks great, and it runs with amazing performance, but, you know, just as far as, like, the overall look of the game, you know, when you zoom in and out, there is some serious anti-aliasing going on. That is very noticeable. I don't mind, though. That's all right. And you probably noticed I've turned down depth of field just for the video recording, because I understand that when I'm playing it, the depth of field isn't an issue for me, because I'm usually looking at the direct center of the screen and can control it. But when you are looking around the screen and the depth of field is all, like, out of whack, it's just, like, incredibly blinding. And I do not want to blind you guys. I want to keep you guys engaged and not ill while watching this video series. Okay, can we merge these? Yes, we can. Okay. Yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a 2-lane road on each side. I realize in the future this is going to be like the most inefficient system ever, but we're going to live with it, so don't complain. No, I don't want to reach a milestone yet. Come on, what are you doing, game? Stay away. Okay, should we let this on? Automatically, yeah, we will. Okay. And then, actually, we can, I believe you can click and drag. Yes! Clicking and dragging, legit. Okay, all right, and some more residential there. I'll put another little commercial zone up in here. And I think this is gonna be fine for what we're trying to do right now. I think a lot of people are gonna move in, and then we're gonna have some serious issues as we come to realize that there is no water, that there is no electricity yet. So we're going to get some wind turbines to solve this issue. Now, wind turbines are a very effective method when it comes to producing clean electricity. It does come at a little bit of a higher price, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to go with the flow, and we're just going to place down some windmills up here. I don't know how much electricity we're exactly going to need right now, and these are quite expensive, so we'll just build one, and then build a power line down to the actual area. All right. Is that going to build across? I kind of hope it does, but I don't know. Okay, so let's just do that, and then we'll put that there. And that should power it. I'm really seriously hoping. Yes. We have electricity. Electricity, but no water. Okay. So to solve our water issues, we are going to collect water from right out of our nearby river. Actually, it's probably going to be more efficient just to build a water tower right now, this early in the game. We'll just build a water tower over here. The noise won't affect too many people, and we'll just get a water pipe down to water these cities. We'll build it kind of nice and neat and efficiently. All right, so they have water now. They do have water. Okay. Now, the next huge problem that they're going to be having in the city, obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but that they're going to be having is jobs. Yes, people do need to work in this game. They have to do jobs. It's just like SimCity. Like, everyone is assigned a place to work. They go to that job. They go there in a vehicle. The vehicle occasionally teleports when things don't work that well, but they deal with it. You know, they get things done. So, we're going to do that. Okay, where do we dump? We're going to dump in the river. All right, I mean, we don't have to dump in the river, but, well, I mean, we do have to dump in the river, but you get what I'm saying. You know, in the future, we can use a water treatment plant, but I don't even think I've actually used one of those yet. So we're going to dump downstream, because the water coming downstream right now, well, it's clean water, and so when we dump into it, it's not so clean, and you don't really want to drink that, because it's going to kind of poison you, make you a little bit ill, like I am right now. If you've noticed, my voice is a little bit off, and you know, I sound a little bit nasally right now. You know, you kind of don't want people becoming ill from your water supply. Generally, places like Flint, Michigan, you know, just not a good situation to be in. Try to avoid that at all times. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll hook this up to the water grid. I don't want to just make a straight line there, or like a diagonal line there, because that's going to look bizarre when I'm actually planning out my city. So I'll do something a little bit more formal like that, and now we have to supply it with electricity, which isn't fun, because then you have to build these power lines. Keep unbuilding the power lines there. Okay, so we'll drag this all the way over. Ooh, man, I kind of want to build these in straight line too. Okay, and we'll build them here, and then I will actually hook them up to the other power lines as soon as we can figure out how to cross it over this road. I found the best situation for dealing with that is to just build it like that, and then build this over the road, and then continue on with power line. There we go. Look at that. We've efficiently built something like that, and now we have some early people moving in here. Albeit we're actually hemorrhaging money. We're not just losing money. We are losing a lot of money. We're going to need to build an industrial area next. And I had a little bit of a plan for this, but it's not going to work since we don't have that much money. I kind of wanted to build a little bit of like a bridge structure, but I don't think a bridge structure is going to be in our best interests right now. So essentially what I think we're going to end up doing is just expanding down this avenue from here. Okay, yep, there we go, avenue. And then we're going to build a road so we can have some kind of cross sections of industrial. I think we can have a branch right off of here. And it's going to look all nice and nifty. Basically, I want to have everything flow kind of like I would in SimCity, but usually later on this turns into an absolute disaster, so I have to start reorganizing everything. All right, and you know, there's going to be humongous shipping problems too, because I don't have like river shipping yet, so I found the best way to build your city pretty fast, pretty quickly, and we kind of just need to really push in a bunch of money right now, is to really build out your industrial early on, get a lot of residents living in there, zone some pretty fantastically large structures, and then when you have all of that money, what you can do is essentially just go crazy and rebuild your entire city from the ground up. So, can we zone all of this at once to be industrial? Yes, we can. Look at that efficiency right there. And right there, that's nice. That's a feature of SimCity that, oh, is that solved by SimCity? I mean, SimCity did a pretty good job of zone management. I hate how I'm comparing this to SimCity like 24/7. I don't mean to be criticizing the games, but City Skyline it's a pretty legit game. Okay, so water. I think we're dealing with that. Yep, we have capacity of 30,000 meters cubed. That's volume right there. Look at that. And then we have electricity. We only need 3, and we're producing at 8. Okay, well, I realize this is building. We are going to need to hook up to our industrial, or we're gonna hook that up to the power system, and then we're gonna have water issues, but we already have water going through there. That's nice. Basically we just zone a new area out, and that should be good. Oh, sorry, I have to build this off the main, otherwise the game goes crazy. There's some really weird stuff in this game that feels like it should be like a thing, but it isn't. You know, I'm not complaining, because I'm sure they'll fix it in a future update. I mean, they've been working pretty hard on their new expansion pack, which I haven't bought. I don't have the winter thing. Don't actually know what it's called. It's called Winter. Is it called Winter? No, it's not. I should know it. I should know what it's called, but I don't have it right now. let's forward into the future and see what happens. I don't have it. I don't plan on buying that. And that's all right. Oh, come on, our water. How is that not hooked up to the electrical grid? Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. Seriously. There we go. Okay, now we have water. Good. Okay, look at the land values. Just skyrocketing at this point. We can't even build parks yet. Let's look at how far we are. We're 265 of 440, and then we will become a little hamlet. Adorable. I love becoming a little hamlet. Our little town is forming into this humongous, bustling, industrial complex. It's going to be amazing once we get a bunch of people in here. Look, everyone's moving in. We're starting to make money now. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Our little town it's really coming together. You know, this is our town. It's not just my town. It's the viewer's town. It's my town. It's a town that we're going to build together, and we're going to have a blast building because we're going to have to reconstruct this thing like mad. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that this one-way system off of this highway is not going to work into the future. This small little 2-lane road is not going to work either. This place is going to change just so ridiculously much over the future. Oh, we're having power problems, aren't we? Okay, another windmill. All right, there we go. Now we got 2. Okay, we are starting to make a bit of money now. What? Little hamlet? Yes, we've done it. We have become a little hamlet, and we will take over the world with the power of our small town. Actually, Worthy Village is the next ties up, and then we get another land area. Districting, policies, fire department, specialization. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. But now we can build healthcare, garbage, education, have taxes and loans, and get all of this awesome new industry stuff that will allow people to live longer. We'll also be able to upgrade some of our current services as well. Well, we actually don't have any services, so this is going to be nice to have them straight off. Okay, medical clinic. Let's get on building this stuff. Where are we going to put it? Where should we put it? I think we're going to branch off some more roads from this system just so we have areas to put stuff. Okay, and let's build that out to here. Let's build this out to here. The pollution won't be too bad in the early game, so if we need to do some rezoning later, that's going to be fine. Or if we just need to figure out our entire situation with all of this districting stuff, or not that's districting, but it's one-way road stuff. I'm thinking what we could do is we'd have a one-way road going up and then feed everything through this direction, but not exactly sure about how well that would work. I think we'll have to think about a 6-lane road option coming up in the future. That'll be nice and fun for us to do. Okay, so let's build this little hospital area for our ambulances to go through. We get a landfill. This will be nice. We'll build that landfill early on because otherwise trash issues will just become like absurd into the future. Okay, so trash is dealt with, and anything else that we can build right now? A little school, actually. We will build that little school. Little schools are really nice to have. Okay. Now everyone is going to be happy because they have somewhere to go to school. Yay, I would be happy. Look at this. Our elementary school fits in so nicely with our little town right now. Oh, our worthy little town, our worthy village. Oh, it's so amazing. Look at the people moving in. Look at them. Look at all the people. Oh, they're so pretty and beautiful. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, look at this grid. The drugstore. Look at our downtown drugstore. 6 workers, all uneducated, but that's all right. You don't need any educated workers in a drugstore, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how. That's a bit strange, but, you know, it's just the life of a worthy village. You don't really have the smartest people doing the important things. I'm sure they might have a meth operation in the back. Police, we don't have a police station, so yeah, that's actually probably a good thing for them to be doing right about now before we get some humongous precincts and calm down that activity. All right, medical clinic. Are you treating anyone? No, you aren't, but are you providing medical services? Yes, you are. Good job, small little village. Okay, we're going to need to zone some more residential because I see that they have pretty much already taken up all of the space that we have needed for that. I'll zone this here, and then I will zone some industrial next to this school. Not industrial, sorry, commercial. God, if I was zoning industrial next to this school, my citizens better be worried about my future policies, because that is not a good sign. All right, it appears we're having more electrical issues. Actually, we've reached worthy village status. Yay! Now we're not just a little hamlet anymore. Now we're a worthy village. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, look at all this awesome stuff we get. Fire department, police department, forestry specialization, agriculture specialization. I don't even know what half that stuff does. Yeah. Awesome. And a firehouse and a police station. Man, that's gonna be legit. Okay. Still don't have decoration. We need a population of 1,400 to do that. I think we might get there and end this episode, and I think that would be a nice place in between for you guys to suggest stuff for next time. So when I come back, I'm actually like legitimately prepared, and I look like I know what I'm doing. All right, let's zone this. Let's zone this up, and then I'm gonna have some more money to be able to do some stuff as well. Okay, and we're gonna probably put in a little tad of commercial up in here, and we're just gonna fill in residential and the rest. Look at this. It's really growing. It's really expanding. Got a bunch of people parked out here, a bunch of road, bunch of traffic going. Oh, it's beautiful. It's pretty. It's everything I wanted it to be. Oh, crap. We haven't fixed the electrical issues yet. I just realized that's going to be a huge problem. Okay. Do we have enough electrical production yet? Let's see, 8. So, yeah, we're just meeting it. All right, I'll build one more. And that should also give us some room into the future in order to do some of our stuff. All right, here we go. Look at them. We finally fixed all of our industrial problems. Hooray. Okay. Is this road working? This road is working for now. It's not going to sustain a huge amount of people, but in the future, we will give some pretty high hopes and make sure that everything is going smoothly. Ooh, we can get police now. Yes. I love police. Okay. Where do we want to build this? We're going to want to build this probably pretty much in the middle, so I think that's pretty good right there. All right, and a fire department, we don't have enough money to build right now, so we're going to have to wait for our funds to build up a little bit before we do some of that really big stuff. Actually, let's send some more water. Well, we can. All right, right there. And one more right over here. Okay. There we go. We've got that all done. Anything else? No. I think we kind of just have to let it go. Oh, building is leveled up. Oh, yeah. Level 2 building. Level 2 building. Look at this. Legit level 2 building right there. We got 17. Whoa, holy crap. 6 adults, 17. Oh, there's 3 households living here. I was a little bit concerned how a family of 6 adults, that's one very strange marriage going on in this town, but yep, have to keep remembering that multiple households can live in the same house. Seems much more common in this game than in like real life, but you know, I assume they do it so they can actually fit in like a decent amount of people. Because, I mean, you're going to have problems from fitting urban space from rural space. Because, you know, in real life, you have towns, and then you have, like, this massive rural space. Like, all of this would be filled with houses and roads going everywhere, and they'd all bus in. But, you know, in these types of games, you don't have that ability. So you kind of have to compact all of the rural people with the urban people at the same time. Or, you know, you can do your own system and acquire a bunch of land and build your own rural people. But, you know, that's for yourself to do. Jeez. We're consuming electricity like mad right now. I am paying a fortune in these windmills. All right, I guess it's paying off because, well, look, we've already become a tiny town. Look at this. We're going like crazy fast through this right now. Look at these landmarks. Okay, so now we've unlocked decoration, level 2 unique buildings, pet ban, smoking ban, parks, and recreation. Probably the greatest television show of all time. Well, probably not the greatest TV show of all time, but, you know, it's pretty high up there right now. A building is burned down. No. We built a fire department? I thought we did. No, we built the police station instead. No, we determined we didn't need the money. Did we get a money boost? I swear we got a money boost after we moved up, but maybe that's because they want me to buy stuff. Okay. Where are we going to put this? Let's put this right here, because it's going to be able to reach about both areas evenly. So as long as we do that, everyone should be fine with that, and people are really going to love that. They're probably going to zone up a little bit. Okay, let's actually put down some parks while we're out here, too, because they are going to just dig these playgrounds and stuff that we're building. All right. I want something of, like, a decent size to build that's going to knock down a bunch of people's houses, but it's going to look really pretty at the same time. Okay, can we build this right here? How is this going to actually play out? It doesn't tell me that much. It's going to be a bit wide for my liking. Can we build this? This looks really expensive. It's a Japanese garden. It's going to cost us 40 whatever symbol that is a week. I'm going to call it dollars, but actually don't know what it is. So let's build one of these right here. Look at how happy these people are. They're like, heck yeah, look at this. Look at this. And look at the colors. Look at the colors, guys. Look at the colors go. Yes. It's becoming more and more high value. Okay, what else can we build? There's a really, really big park here. But it's going to knock down a bunch of houses, so I'm not gonna build that. Instead, can we get the plaza with trees? How big is the plaza with trees? All right, it's decent size. I feel terrible for building this stuff because I have to go knock down like everyone's house in order to do that. There we go, build it right there. And now we're going to have this really fancy, rich area up in here. Look at this. Look at this go. Look at these houses. Look at the green colors just flowing in right there. These people look like super high class. Look at all these great places right next to the school. I mean, the park residence is just like digging this. They live right on this corner of this humongously busy four-way intersection where like everyone drives through in the morning, and they are just digging how fantastic this is. But this has been our early look into City Skylines. I'm sorry that I was a little bit sick this episode. Hopefully by the next time I record another episode, I'm going to be feeling a little bit better. Well, I mean, I feel fine, but hopefully my voice will be feeling a little bit better. I don't know what's happening to my voice this week, but, you know, just make sure you comment what mods you want down below. Make sure you say what you want me to do, what you want me to build, how many super advanced highways you want me to build right through downtown. It's going to be an absolute blast, guys. I can't wait to do this series with you. So make sure you don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.